everybody, how you doing? We just got back from date night a few minutes ago, and it is drinking with Faith time. Are we ready? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I can chug this shit right down. Don't judge me. But let's talk about a few things. So, Cole. I need to, if you don't know what I'm referring to, I always give my sources of what I'm talking about. Obviously, the viewer's voice, Nick Snyder. I watched his video today. I just want to say this. To accuse somebody of being a homophobic because water was thrown is redonkulous. It just does not make any sense. Now, if they yelled derogatory words at you that, people call, somebody that is gay, and then they threw the water at you, then you can claim that. Then you can totally claim it. Then you can own that shit. But if somebody throws water at you directly and you're gay, that doesn't necessarily make them homophobic. They might have just threw it at you because they don't like your ass. Like if somebody threw water at me, and am I gonna say they don't like heterosexual people? I mean, I don't even understand how that in his mind, where did those two things meet and click? And he needs to address them Vine things that he had going on that have been floating around Twitter. I will say one thing though. Nick did say, that people are going to say he was very young. That I kind of agree with. I mean, he was, I'm sure, very young at the time he made those. Does it excuse it? No, but right now he's going to have to publicly, say, well, wow, when I was a teenager, I was a real dumbass. Yeah, I was, I mean, in that point, it's not like he was Laura and in his 20s or whatever. I'm pretty sure he was a teenager then, so, I mean, but he should address it. I just think he should. And anyway, and I also believe that the guy was pissed drunk and just throwing water around because that's what they do. And as for siving, never mind. Whole nother subject. Hold on. But anyway, people do that. It ain't their house. They don't give a shit. So they're going to party like they just don't care. People vomit, throw shit. It is what it is, guys. Like if he would have vomited on his feet, would he have called him homophobic? I'm just saying, there's stretches that we can keep making here. We can keep making these long mile stretches. Okay, so two, I watched Keemstar's video today. Yes, I will watch Keemstar. I mean, I may not be a fan of certain people, but I ain't a troll. I ain't a hater, unless you're like Cookian or Mango Tea, which is a desperate ass mofo. But anyway, moving along. Oh shoot, I get my little, these combinations of this Gerard Cosmetics liquid lips are amazing. It is I think it's Dreamweaver or Dreamweaver and Mile High. Them together are just like beautiful. It's like nude with a little kick. Anyway, so I watched Keemstar's video. There's one thing that he did say in there that I was like, kind of like, you an ass. But Logan Paul, he had a party and women were drugged. And leave it up to Keemstar to come up with a clever little coin term for it. And he said they were Bill Cosby'd. Okay. We'll grant the chuckle in the room because people are going to, they're going to chuckle about maybe doing it. But I just want to say this. Women that get, drugged at parties or whatever, Bill Cosby's not the first. He's not the only one that's ever done it. So don't coin him as it because we don't want to make him famous for being an awful ass. He's already famous, but let's not, let's not draw fame to him for that. I don't, that's just my opinion. It's like, I don't think that we're going to want to start, like if women are, date raped or if they're drugged saying they were Bill Cosby, that just gives him fame that he don't fucking deserve. Period. He just doesn't deserve it. It was a clever comment. I'll give him that. It was a little clever with the sarcasm, but the only thing I say is I just don't think he doesn't deserve that fame. He deserves to be coined for other things, but definitely not, we don't need to popularize that. Let's put it that way. Another one. Okay, so number 2. Today I went, number 2. No, seriously. So and for those of you that follow me on Twitter, I will be addressing um the situation with my mom at the end of this video. I just wanted to get, through this stuff before I started talking about it, to be perfectly honest. So today, I went over, guess what? Oh my God, you guys are going to shit your pants. Seriously, I had to go up 4 shades in my foundation. 4 shades. Like I started at white as Casper's ass, and now I'm what is it? Bear beige or something like that, sand beige, I don't know. But I'm like, but I had to go to Ulta. That's what I went to TJ Maxx, actually. I'll tell you about that in a second. But I went over to Ulta today because my foundation, it wasn't working. I was like, oh, this looks dumb. It was bad. I mean, it was going to be like this was all going to be white and the rest of me. I mean, there was no amount of bronzer or contour that was going to fix that. There just wasn't. So I did go up 4 shades within a week of being in Florida. So it will go away. But I had to pick up a foundation, and I got, I wish I didn't get it. Well, it's not bad. But I got the IT Cosmetics Confidence in the Foundation or whatever. And it said it was like oil free or whatever. And I am one oily girl. And it did okay, but now we went to the theater and it was nice and cool there. I did not sweat at all, had no issues. Girl, I came out looking like an oil slick, and I'm like, shit. So I'm gonna this Ulta did not have MAC there that I seen, because MAC is my holy grail. But I think I'm actually gonna go just to Walmart and pick up Maybelline Fit to Me, just for the little time period that I will be this dark, because it'll fade rather quickly. So I don't want to spend too much money on getting foundations that are going to be deeper shades, because it will not last. So I figure this one is fine, and I'll pick up a quick Maybelline Fit to Me one, which Maybelline Fit to Me, there's nothing wrong with it, but my holy grails right now ain't gonna work. So anyway, I went over to TJ Maxx, and girl, let me tell you, the TJ Maxx in my area needs to put some clothes on. It is naked. It is completely naked. It should be cited for indecent exposure because it is naked. No, seriously. But like you walk in and like 50% of the store is just like nothing's there. So they really don't have, so I really don't go to my TJ Maxx because I'm like, there ain't shit in it. So I went to the one over here in Orlando, which hilariously is right next door to TJ Maxx. So I went to right next door to TJ Maxx, the Ulta. It's right next door. Like, that's really funny. And I was talking to the cashier over, and I bought a new foundation brush from the IT brushes for Ulta. Ooh, I loved it. I got to play with it in the store. Well, not play with it, but on hand. Oh my God, it was so nice and fluffy. So I bought it. It works well. Anyway, so I was talking to the cashier over at Ulta, and I said, yeah, I had to run in here real quick because my foundation don't match. And I said, does this match? And she said, well, yeah. I said, oh, cool. She goes, oh, you have foundation on? I said, well, just over here, because I had to test it to make sure. Because some people do here, but this is really white. So I had to make sure it was going to connect here and here. So I put like a swatch here, or whatever, to make sure. And then I patted it out to make sure it was going to blend in. And it was like spot on. So, which never really happened. So kudos to it for that. But anyway, she was like, oh, yeah, I'm always tempted to go over there. I'm like, don't. But anyway, the only thing I found is like this, and I just wanted the little, the beauty egg holder, and I found a few little liquid lipsticks. Now they had now I have a video. I recorded a video, and there is one person. I'm going to have to edit it though, because either I'm going to have to blur the face of one person or just completely cut it out. But the other person, I happened to be standing by in line. I was like, oh, shoot. I said, I got you in my video and I do YouTube. And I said, don't worry, millions of people don't watch my shit. I said, thousands don't even watch it. I says, is it okay if I upload? She goes, I don't care. She goes, girl, go ahead. I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you. So she didn't mind being in it. So I'll just, because I happened to catch her, and I actually caught a good, minute or so of her. So I didn't want to upload a video of somebody without, or have somebody in my video without asking, like, hey, do you mind? But anyway, seriously, so I did find 3 little things over there, but they obviously had a shit ton of Kat Von D. They had a whole lot of Too Faced. Oh my God, did they have Too Faced over there? And they had some Stila, so they had a couple different things from Stila. So I picked up 2 Stila liquid lips, and I picked up a Kat. I picked up a Kat Von D liquid lip. The only Kat Von D liquid lip I have is the one I got in BoxyCharm, and the shade kind of sucked. So I only used it like once to try it on, and I never really did it. So I wanted to get a shade that I know I would use to see if I actually like the formula or whatever. Hey, she's got controversy, but shit, if it's $5 for a lipstick and it's a good lipstick, I don't care. But anyway, again, now we need to ask Jen Gerard, guys. We need to do this, to please make her mystery boxes. Again, please make your mystery boxes at Christmas time. Jen, if you ever watch this video, again, please make these mystery boxes at Christmas time. I will be happy as a pig in shit if you make these boxes at Christmas time. Just think of all the gifts of giving that you would be giving people that I love, because I buy the shit out of them. And obviously more for myself because I'm greedy like that. But no, seriously, I really hope she does these boxes again sometime soon. But I think it would be absolutely amazing for Christmas. So let's talk about Mom. So my mom called me. Oh no, she didn't call me. The other day I called her, and I don't know if I told you guys in a video before, but my mom, they found a growth on her lymph node, like in her chest, by her lung. Hi. Say hi.
Why are you up?
Because we just got back not too long ago.
Oh, wow.
I know. It was a 3-hour movie.
Oh, wow.
I know. You going night-night?
I'm getting a drink.
Okay.
I'm parched.
You need some Pepsi?
Huh?
I bought you Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Okay. Go get your Mountain Dew. She's such a brat. I swear to Jesus. Anyway, no, so seriously kidding. But anyway, so they discovered a like an area on her lymph node, and they did a biopsy last week, and it came back that it is cancer. It is a different kind of cancer though, but it's still a non-small cell cancer. That's what it is. So she said it was like, I'll have to see the paperwork when I get home because I don't think she pronounced it right, but that's okay. God bless. So she's still going to remain on the Keytruda, which is good. She needs her Keytruda, and this one she's going to get radiation for. And unfortunately, when you have cancer, 90% of the time, they can't open you. They can't. Like, she did have the quick brain surgery because they had no choice. They had to take that out of her brain. But they can't open you because, cancer can be like a spider. And once you open somebody, it just spreads like a spider. It just spreads like a spider web. So this one is going to get radiation. But the thing that really, hurt me a little bit is that when I was talking to her, she sounded defeated, and I told her, I says, don't you think like that? We're fighters. There was a point in my life that I almost died, but this is different. This is my mom. This is cancer. I didn't have cancer. But, had I not needed a freaking refill on my Celexa, I would not be here today. I can tell you that. I would have had a massive heart attack or probably went to a thyroid coma within a few days. One of the two would have happened. So, I mean, it was a long journey for me to fight back to get to health, but this isn't thyroid disease. This isn't, what I had. I had other things. I did a lot of damage. But anyway, between my heart and liver and all the other stuff. But this is cancer. And I heard in her voice, and I heard it in here, like that sound of defeat, and I'm like, don't you dare think that way. I said, you keep your head high. She goes, I know I am. I'm just sick of it. And I get it. But, you know, once you get in that train of thought, like, I can't do this anymore, then you're, and this is just maybe an old wives' tale or whatever, but in my mind, I think in your mind, if you think I can do this, I got this, you at least fight a little, you fight harder, to where if you throw in the towel and you just say, I give up, then your body goes along with. So I'm really kind of like, you know, scared and nervous about that. And I told her, I said, just, you're a fighter. I said, we're fighters. Just, you know, keep positive vibes, keep good thoughts, you know, do what you can. Don't give up. So I'm hoping, you know, that I will see her when I get home. I will. And I'll talk more with her tomorrow. You know, I'll obviously keep checking in and everything. Just put my goodies in the drawer. Anyway, but, you know, I'm trying not to, you know, think about the negatives in this. I'm trying to think that, okay, she has lived so many years, because by the time we found out that she had cancer, she was already in stage 4. She was, I mean, it was already in her brain. It was everywhere. And she's already lived this far and fought so hard. And she's been doing okay. She has stabilized, you know. And then we get a hiccup in the road, and we get a hiccup in the road, and she overcomes that hiccup in the road. And this is just another hiccup in the road, but I'm worried that, you know, these hiccups are going to keep getting to her. And so I'm, you know, trying to encourage, but I can't, you know, you know, it's hard, you know, because then I feel selfish. I feel like, who am I, you know? I mean, I think you guys might understand what I'm saying, you know? It's, I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to say, you need to fight this, you have to fight this, you have to win. You know, I just don't want to, like, put pressure on her or whatever, but I'm trying to, you know, make her feel better and encourage her at the same time, you know, because it's like, I know we got this, you know, I know you can do this, I know you can do this, and I'm just hoping, you know, I hope always, every day, that there's, you know, miracles out there. And yeah, I know there's much more worse things in the world, but cancer hits so many people, I swear. It's like the next chicken pox, practically. It's like, it used to be years ago, like maybe some distant family member, somebody of somebody of somebody that knew somebody that had cancer. Now it's everybody, like somebody, like, you know, close to you has cancer. I mean, it is like, it literally is almost like the freaking chicken pox. It is just like, I can't stand it. But anyway, thank you guys. I'm sorry for this long video, but I just wanted to do this vlog. And if you've made it through this whole video, I thank you so much. And again, as always, I really appreciate you watching 5 moments, 5 seconds, you know, 5 minutes of your time to watch any of my videos. Thank you so much, and I love you so. Kisses.